1, 2, 3.
We are the champions! Miami Dolphins! Carolina Panthers!
How old's your son?
My son is 5.
Okay, so he's on the youngest of the players.
Yep, he's on the kindergarten team.
Okay, and what has his experience been throughout the season?
He's absolutely loved it. He gets really excited about every week. All the kids on his team are really excited about playing on Sundays. There's a lot of team spirit. It's really fun for them. It's been a great experience.
Your son came out. Tell us what his experience was.
He loved it. I mean, from the first week when they kind of started doing, the warm-ups and everything, he loved it. Came home when we were going to start playing games, and he's been having a great time ever since. Even though they haven't won a game yet, you never know what could happen now. Every week, he still loves coming out to play.
Tell us as a parent what your experience has been.
Absolutely. So our kids are all in 2nd grade. This was the first time we had 5 or 6 kids from our town, first-time coaches. It was a wonderful experience here. You guys did an incredible job. Our kids, sports is about socialization, teamwork, camaraderie. But what you guys really taught us here was a professional league. We learned about the game of football. They played competitively. They learned the rules. They had camaraderie. It was probably the best professionally run league that we've been exposed to, so thank you.
Joseph, you coached this year for our first season. Tell us what your experience was.
Incredible, just really incredible. The league for our first year was very well run. The kids had an amazing time. It feels professional for the kids, but they have a great time. There's playbooks, there's real refs, everything is just really professional, and the kids most importantly, had a really great time.
And tell me from your perspective, what it was like both coaching and what it was like for the kids.
So from my perspective, the league was well organized, so it was a pleasure to deal with. The schedule came out in advance. We had our teams. They taught us how to train and kind of prep them before the games. So as a coach, that was very helpful. And as a parent, to know the schedule a week in advance was helpful as well.
The emails from the league were constant. They were informative. We always knew when a game was rescheduled, if it was on, what the schedule was for the week.
I think it was a really well-run program, a lot of education for the coaches, very professional. And the kids really feel like they're in, different from like your regular town rec teams. The kids here feel like they're on like a professional team.
The jerseys, I mean, you look at the jerseys here. This is the only league in New Jersey where it's a professional jersey. So for everything from the jerseys to the communication to the referees on the field, it felt like we were playing in a mini NFL for the kids.
I also send a thank you out to the NFL because really, I think it helped when the kids come out and they have all the jerseys and the kids on the Packers, and I think that it gives them a sense of like, okay, we're part of like a real NFL team. As a 5-year-old, they don't really understand it, but I think it helps them to have a good time.
And would you do it again in the spring?
Oh, I'm already signing my son up, so there's not a question.